again.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Shalom, Yasharala.
Shalom.
Gms Baton Rouge coming with another sit down with the Friday camp, another teaching with the Friday camp. And before we get started, we give infinite honors. We face the ether, give infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Hakudash.
We also give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Salutations to our fellow laborers in the Mashak Yahweh Shai, pushing his beloved truth across the four winds in this final hour by making your calling and election sure, abounding in this labor of love. Shalom, one of you brothers.
Shalom.
Very, very few aqua that take heed to this doctrine. Okay? And what we're doing, man, hey, look, every time we come out here, it's basically redundancy. All right? And redundancy is the father of learning. All right? And what the Lord is doing is preparing us for the hour of temptation. He's preparing us for these turbulent times. Our beloved elder apostle Tahar coined this year through the Spirit the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right? And when Jacob's trouble is instituted, guess what? Our salvation is not. All right? Our great King comes at the end of that thing. Whatever that time period is, what he say, you'll be tested 10 days. Yeah. All right? Whatever that tribulation 10 days. Whatever that tribulation is, our great King is going to be right there at the end of it. He's gonna be the eclipse. What they call that part of the movie? The climax. The climax. He's gonna be there for the climax, man. So our salvation is upon us. All of these prophecies are aforetime written. The technology for the MOT to the B, the digital certificate, it's here. It's just we waiting on one day where they just do away with the economy. The dollar is nosedives into oblivion, and they roll out a new infrastructure. All right, new money system, and that new money system is going to be Revelation 13 and 16. The MO2 to the T to the B. The technology is here. Hey, and our great King's second coming is upon us. So we're out here through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, telling you to prepare. Second Ezra, the 14th chapter, say, get your houses in order. All right, don't be in what they say in the days of Noah. Before the rains came, they was in the marriaging, fucking off. All right, they wasn't locked in. They say Noah, he was moved with fear, got that gopher wood and started building. Okay, that's the spirit we're supposed to be in. You got it, brother.
Hasten the day of the Lord.
Hasten the day of our Lord to come upon us, man.
That's right, man. That word hasten goes into speedy, man. We doing what we're doing. The more we push these prophets, the quicker the Lord short these days. So with each day that's passing by, you enter into what? The kingdom of heaven comes closer and closer with each passing day. So you brothers who diligent, just stay how you are, be patient, keep the faith, Lord gonna deliver.
And live a plain life, man.
Go.
Right now where we're in prophecy, go to work, come home, pray to the Lord, face the east, pray to the Lord, read your word, give attendance to reading.
Ooh.
Okay? Pray. Make sure you're communicating with the brotherhood. Get you a little box. Play a little PlayStation, do everything in moderation, sip on a little yayan in moderation, and just live a plain life, preparing for this hell that's about to come down. There ain't no time to be no lover boys, in and out bars and clubs and shit. And we used to do it. We don't even do that shit no more. Yep. We do it every blue moon. But at one time we did it a lot. Yes. We don't do it because it's not the time for it anymore. Brothers been working out more, changing their diets. We're just living a plain life, waiting for shit, SHTF, shit to hit the fan. But you want to have enough wisdom and knowledge in you to stabilize you for these turbulent times.
Yeah, it's Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, Yahweh shot at. Let me select it. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
And that's the mind you want to be in. They wanted to know when the end gonna come. That's how you supposed to be occupied in prophecy. You're supposed to be preparing yourself for the end and say, remember the end. I only got the scripture in Sirach say, remember the end. Okay? That's where a wise man, a prudent man mind is. He want to make sure that he's in the proper place with Yahweh Shema Shah for the end. So you want to know how we're going to know when the end is ushered in. All right? And we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we are in those times. We're at the end. And when you read Jeremiah the 28th chapter, the Lord say he sent his prophets out every time before he take down a kingdom. So we're at the end of the so-called white man's rule on the planet Earth. And that question that the disciples asked him at the Mount of Olives privately, we have the answer to it in this day and time. You got it, brother.
Yep, read it again. Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he, speaking of Yahushua, sat up on the Mount of Olives,
Come on,
the disciples came to him privately,
come on.
saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
The brothers occupied in prophecy. They was locked in. They wanted to know the things of the kingdom of heaven. They wasn't worried about what was going on in the Colosseum. They wasn't worried about the entertainment, the muses in Rome. All right, the bullshit, the circus and bread. They wanted to know when our great king's second coming was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Bring it out, brother.
Yes, brother. They weren't worried about the damn thing, yo. They wanted the kingdom.
They say when the angel in the book of Acts, when the angel came down to them, say they was looking in the heavens for him to come back. They say, what is you doing? Go work.
Why gaze into the heaven?
Yes, brother.
Stand there looking. God, I had one. Yep, it's Ecclesiastes. It's Ecclesiastes. Real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof.
All right, you supposed to be occupied with what's going to happen in the end. All right, not the middle, not the beginning. All right, now you got to know your history. If you don't know your history, you don't know where you're going.
Yep.
All right, but we supposed to be knowing about these wars, these rumors of wars. We want to know who the big movers and shakers is, Gog and Magog. All right, you want to know what's up with Gomer, Tagamora.
Yeah.
All right, you want to know
Persia,
everything,
Ethiopia, Libya,
civil unrest, laws being passed. You want to know everything acquainted what's going on in the end. You want to be in what they call the know. You want to know the truth. The truth is what's going to set you free.
Yep.
So you want to know everything. What the Lord say? Be ignorant in nothing, great or small. Okay. So you want that's why the disciples asked him in Matthew 24 chapter, tell us what these things. Give us the game.
Give us the game.
And he gives his secrets to his servants, the prophets. We want to know.
You need to know what the MOTB is.
Yes.
Okay. For the brothers that's out there, you need to know what that is. It's literally. Okay. You got all these other guys teaching this and teaching that. No. You need to know specifically what that is. Okay. Who's going to institute it? Okay. Who are the key players and major players in World War III? Okay. You need to know that a famine is coming. Pestilence is about to hit the earth right now. You need to know how to keep the
Shabbat.
The Shabbat. According to the what?
The new moon.
According to the new moon. Yeah. You need to know the Heavenly Father's name. Okay. And his son's name. According to Proverbs 30 and 4. All right. Khan. Shalom. All right. Yeah. Let me finish that off. I'm going to jump back to Matthew 24. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 8. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Okay? So, and I told y'all brothers that about being faithful, waiting on the Lord, being patient. It's better than a nigga that's out here bragging about how much money he got, how much women he's having sex with. Okay? What he's about to make his New Year's resolution about, okay? What he did for his old lady on Valentine's Day. We finna go on a cruise to the Bahamas for spring break.
How long were you simple was love simplicity?
A dumb nigga.
Dumb nigga.
All right? It says better is the patient in spirit, man. We're waiting on the Lord. We're looking for the kingdom of heaven.
Long suffering. I got a precept that you just brought up.
All right?
Can I bring it out?
Yes, we're looking for all his righteousness. We're setting our affection on what?
Things above.
Things that are above. What are the things that are above? Getting on your Yahushua's chariot, first and foremost.
Righteousness.
Ruler.
Okay? Being a ruler.
Ruler. Judgment. And what you just said, you was talking about simple niggas partaking in degeneracy, simplicity. All right? The Lord said, how long will you simple was love simplicity? All right? But this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is Proverbs 1 and 3.
Bring it out.
I'm going to start up a little higher. Verse 2, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
Yes.
Men that do that are not simple. Wisdom makes you deep.
Yes.
All right, the Lord give you them rivers of living waters. And what are rivers of living waters at that Mississippi? Is that water deep or shallow?
Deep. Very deep.
Current, it'll pull you fucking under.
Your fucking ass.
Okay?
And it would say perceive, it means those that you're getting it.
Yes.
Getting understanding. With all get understanding.
And when you the things he was saying about a simple man in the Valentine's Day, talking about some sports or what shit, some just things of the world. That's a simple man. All right, he's a simple, ignorant nigga. The Lord don't want his service to be like that. He wants us to be prudent. Okay, to receive the instruction of wisdom. All right, that's what counts. With all your gain and get understanding, get wisdom. Okay, justice and judgment. Now, this is the point right here. To give subtlety to the simple. So, when the Lord gives you subtlety, you're no longer simple. Because now you're in reality. You're in the real world. All right? You ain't worried about vain things of no value. The so-called white man is a position of no value. So, when you partake in the things he put on YouTube and TV, bullshit, all right, you simple. But the Lord gives subtlety to the simple. A subtle man is a man that know how to deal in any situation he's put in. He know the signs of the times. Okay,
a great man.
Yes, he's a great man, and he know how to move and be comforted in the perilous times. He's not in winter time. We talking about where the weather is at its lowest with flip-flops on, beach shorts, and a tank top. All right? That's a simple, dumb nigga that don't know the times he living in. But when the Lord gives subtlety to the simple, now you aware. Now you in the truth. Now you're conscious. Okay?
The light bulb went off.
Yes, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man, knowledge and discretion. Yeah. Simple men don't have knowledge and discretion. Simple men will do what? He'll go fuck another man's woman. And what they say, a man that commits adultery don't what? Have no understanding, man. All right. If you simple, you looking at, oh, she smell good, she look good. No, she's for somebody else. She's someone else's property.
She got that deal.
All right. Yes. If you have discretion, you're gonna run away from her. You're not gonna come to her. But what a simple man gonna do? Run to her. Oh, and he gonna know she's spoken for.
That's good. Man and brother was on the way up here talking about that. Because the apostles blatantly keep going over and over about staying away from the fucking. I ain't finna make this about this. Staying away from the fucking black woman. But, you know, like man and brother say, that's all you see throughout here. Now, do the dib and dabs, depending on which part of the country you're in. Like over there in Texas, Houston, whatever you got.
New York.
Yeah, New York. Out there in Miami.
Like, if we lived in New York, we'll be some Ephraimite.
Oh, what?
Hunting men.
Oh,
Ephraimite, I'm good. And the reason we say that is because they grow up with their fathers. They have a respect for the man. Their family unit is not all the way destroyed like the black ones. So when they look at a man, they have a respect for him that the tribe of Judah don't, you know? And they look good. And smell good.
They long hair.
They don't. Hey, I'm not saying they don't have them fucked up boxes, but that Judite woman, that box is tainted. Man.
Yes,
it's corrupted.
Lord.
Yes. Hey, you women, you're funky. That box is funky. Like I said on the last video, all right? Your cars, okay, and all kind of trash and chip bags and candy paper and cups that have been drunken out of is still in the damn car, okay? You walk around.
Got the mattress that's on the floor.
Yeah.
Don't even have a bed.
You floor bed. Hey, you walk around. You walk around the house barefooted, and you got all that black shit underneath the bottom of your foot. Women are fucking nasty, man. Filthy. It's like we say, bro.
It's supposed to be clean.
Supposed to be clean. The bathtub is not clean. You're not clean. The shit that you eat is not clean. Now you got these women down here because down here in South Louisiana eating that crawfish, and I've seen the price of a crawfish have increased, skyrocketed right now. Yes, hyperinflation is on the way. Okay,
seafood.
But the point is though, you're still going to buy it.
They love it.
Fucking baby ain't got no clothes on. What you going out there buying? Big sack of crawfish, corn, and potatoes for the family, and crabs. And yes, you women have that actual disease too, crabs. Okay. I'm just telling you like it is, bro.
That's the ancient disease.
It's an ancient disease, bro. And the Lord bringing those things back in these latter times
syphilis.
Right now. Okay, yes. Syphilis is high right now. All right.
And if you're occupied in prophecy and know these times, that's what the Lord say. He that is loose from a woman seek not to be bound.
Yep.
All right. You just supposed to be bound to this scripture. All right. Now, you know, the Lord still put that spirit on to be fruitful and multiply. You're going to have a desire for a woman, but you got to do that in moderation and note. Wisdom should tell you what to deal with and what not to deal with. You know, we was used to be had that youthful lust in the ministry. You see a fine bitch, I'm about to bag her. Now we to the point, this bitch got my nerves bad. I don't care how good she is in the bed. I ain't trying to fuck with her. Bitch, you can't come to my house. You know, you try to get the best of the worst. A quality mindset. Yeah. It's more mental than physical now.
Hey, I told her better than that. I say, look, you did me down. You get the box, and then it's back to the works. Because once you indulge yourself, because the bitch requires what? Time.
Work,
he
energy.
Wants the time. And Jake gives it a time, and you still give him hell.
What that nigga said on the movie Four Brothers, he said, man, when you pay for the pussy, you don't pay for to give her money. You're paying the bitch to leave.
Hey, I like that.
You want her to go.
Yeah.
I have no use for you.
Yeah, you don't want the trouble.
We're not equally yoked. When I'm into, you look at me like I'm a lame, a weirdo. All right? So after we have this exchange, you can go. Like Elder Gabar say, there's the door. Apostle Gabar, there's the door. Have a nice day. You know?
Let me show you this.
See you in the kingdom.
This is what just happened to
yes, brother.
to a so-called Instagram model, okay? Look, man arrested in connection with Los Angeles model in a gruesome slaying. That's what just happened. He killed her and stuffed her body in the freezer.
So big. So big.
You know what I'm saying? But
so
the point is, the law putting you women to death, man.
Man, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hey,
let's get it. Let's go back to 6. Go back. You ain't seen nothing yet.
That's it.
All right, this is just a precursor of what's to come.
It's not even
that's small potato.
It's not even the tip of the iceberg.
It's nothing, son.
It's not the tip of the iceberg. Not even.
It's nothing.
The Bible, like Jake in New York says, nothing.
It's nothing.
But it's prophecy though, because it says it in Matthew, Salaki, 2nd to 16th chapter, the beginning of what?
Sorrow.
Beginning of sorrow.
Yeah, this is the beginning of sorrow.
Matthew 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, see how much nigga that is, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Matthew 24 and verse 3.
He's gonna turn around.
Yeah, and as he sat up on the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be?
Come on.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming?
You gotta know these tokens, man. You gotta know the signs of the end.
And of the end of the world.
Yes. Come on.
Yep.
And the Lord gave it to him. All right. The Lord gave it to him. He said you're gonna have hurricanes.
Don't spoil it. Let me read.
All right. He gave us a lot of tokens. Bring it out.
Yep. And those are 2 accounts in that passage right there.
Mm-hmm.
70 AD and the time that we're living in right now. So you have 2 question marks, right? You have what? We read it again. I'm gonna give it to you, Quab. It says, tell us, when shall these things be? So the time when the Romans are gonna come in and crush the whole city, produce famine, okay, and all other things in that time right now. Watch this. And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And that world means what? Age. Okay?
Season.
Matthew 24 and verse 4. It's the Greek word eon.
Eon, right. Okay?
So that has nothing to do with world as we know it in the English dictionary. It has nothing to do with the universe. It has something to do with a time period.
Yes.
You got it, brother.
An era. Okay, Esau was given a period of time to rule, and then you were moved out of power.
A little season.
Yes.
Span of time.
There you go. Like the world says it. Watch those crazy ass movies talking about the world's going to end with you don't know, fire and everything. The world's going to blow up. No. That's why the Lord set up men out here
to teach the truth.
They're right. Matthew 24 and 4. And Yahweh answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
Take heed that no man deceive you. And that's written in various places in the Holy Scrolls. So that's why you got to have your mind all right, man. Set your heart all right. All right, because this devil is the father of lies. He's when you go into that word serpent in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, goes into a magician. What does a magician do? He play on your tricks. He tricks
you. He gals you.
Okay? So when you're thinking like a Westerner, you've been duped. Okay? Bring it out.
Yep. Matthew 24 and verse 5. Because he said what? In Genesis 3 say he was more subtle than any beast of the field. What's the beast of the field represent?
He's a master manipulator.
What?
The other nations.
All right. So he was more subtle in still
than any other nations.
The Chinese cannot fuck with these something.
No.
Those Persians, they can't. They have nothing on it.
Not the trickery. His
Yes,
It's witchcraft.
The deception.
Yeah.
There you go.
Witchcraft.
You better
Song.
say,
Salaki.
better say duped. You heard me?
Yes.
That goes into
That's
Esau.
it.
That's heat of my word. That's heat of my word.
We use those words like that for our better half like that.
Yeah,
The Lord create those words for our better knowledge.
Right.
Okay? Salaki, bro. Say
And like the book of Psalms say, his words are smooth and blunt.
Psalm 55.
So he could play on your top. He make you think good is evil and evil is good.
Good.
He make you think his friend, but he imagined to do what? Throw you in the
Throw you
ditch.
in the ditch.
The swords was in his heart. You know,
All was in his heart.
he shake your hand, but he got his other hand behind his back, crisscross.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Middle finger up behind
You can't win with that guy.
Or he got his hand behind his back with a dagger, ready to hit you with that bitch.
As soon as you
Get your defenses down. That's why the Lord say, beware that no man beguile you,
Yes.
deceive you,
Deceive.
trick you,
Yes.
dupe
Yeah.
Well, it said in the same chapter. It doesn't actually say the word deceive, but it's in Sirach, with Sirach 12, it says, take heed, Salaki. It says, take heed and be aware of him. Taking heed is what? Not being
Been overtook.
deceived.
not being deceived.
Taking
you
heed
watch
and be aware of him. That
Yeah.
means you're watching him.
Right. You know in his ways too.
That's right.
And how he
Because
come.
with this current a la cyber attack or outage or whatever like this,
Phone.
people are like, oh, it just happened like this. No. No.
No
Taking heed
coincidence.
and be aware. This man is on the move.
Yeah.
He's
He
on the
planning
move.
something.
He
He
I'm
doing
telling you,
test runs.
I'm telegraphing what I'm gonna do.
Time.
I'm letting you know this. That's why on the left-hand side, he wants to be a prophet. So the minute of the Lord are prophesying these things are coming to pass. So on the left-hand side,
He put in the movies.
this Matthew 24 and verse 6.
This the point right here.
Salaki, verse 5. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many.
And we seen a nigga come to our camp, the beloved brother down in South Carolina did a video on that nigga. Y'all remember that nigga came and said he was the Christ?
Yeah.
That nigga
Yeah.
Judah some shit. The
Yeah.
nigga.
Yeah, I didn't talk about.
Y'all remember that nigga
I
came to the
remember.
camp?
Yeah.
But look, when he say deceive many, he has a following, y'all. He have people that follow him, man. And it's many antichrists, anti-Hamashiach out there. And look, you don't have to be one that say you're the Christ, just saying I'm the Messiah. No, when you change up the doctrine, they're deceiving many. That's another Yahweh shot. All right? Sakari, that doctrine they teach, that's another Yahweh shot. Okay? So that's a telltale sign, one of the tokens, what? Of the end.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
Many Antichrist. And
Yes.
they just put that movie out, the Book of Clarence, and all of them got crucified. All of them that was acting like the Messiah.
Yeah, I mean, when you pretty much watch that, even though they had that deception about that guy pretending like he was the Messiah, if you look at it in the background, the scripture was still going into play. He still knew. He still was telling them that I'm still gonna get crucified. I'm still gotta get on that cross, even though that guy said he me. He still was going to do what the scripture said that he was ordained to do, to give his life for the elect. Period. If you watch the movie, but I seen it. Everything that was going on, I seen it. I'm like, hold on.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah.
check
Yahweh,
that thing out.
the guy that played Yahweh Shai, he still was like, hey, look, all things must be fulfilled. I still got to go get on that cross.
Yeah.
Even though that guy died.
I'm going to either tomorrow or Sunday, I'm going to check it out, Lord willing.
Yeah, it's good.
But these are the things that are happening right now. We're reading about it. Going to have false prophets, false Hamashiachs. They right now. Okay? Or the Lord is coming right now. Or the Lord is on earth right now. Let me read it.
Yeah, hey. Go ahead.
Yeah. Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And what's going on right now?
Iraq, Libya, Syria.
What does it mean by the rumor of war?
Oh, they talking about it. They talking about
news.
It's in the news.
How do you find out about these things?
On the news outlets,
news
Via
outlets,
what?
internet,
internet,
On your phone.
phone,
There you go.
Yep.
TV.
So you're hearing something about, okay, Russia's scheduled to shoot a nuclear missile in the heavens and cause an EMP attack.
That's a rumor.
That's a rumor. It's ultimately a direct threat toward the West.
Yes.
That's a rumor of war.
Yes.
Has it actually happened yet?
Not
No.
yet.
Okay.
No. It's just a rumor as of
Yeah.
right now.
But it's on schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, See that ye be not troubled. And what does that mean?
All right, that means, and that's what that goes in. Wisdom and knowledge sustaining you. Being not troubled is pressing the panic button. Oh man, shit fucked up. I'm hungry. My child ain't eat. Let me go get this chip. You see what I'm saying? Being troubled is you pressing the panic button. That means if you're troubled, wisdom and knowledge ain't doing what to you?
It ain't stabilizing.
It ain't stabilizing. You don't have that.
You don't have enough. You don't have it.
All right. Yeah, and that means you didn't do
Your
what you were
faith is
supposed
little.
to do. Yeah, your faith is small. All right. He said, "Be ye not troubled." This when we see all these horrific things, we know
it's happiness.
Hey, you supposed to be wagging your tail, man. You supposed to be happy.
You wasn't what?
Huh?
You wasn't what?
Stabilized.
You wasn't stabilized. So you wasn't like that in the cool of the day.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, when things were going normal. Yeah.
Cool of the day.
Cool.
What's
the cool of the day represent?
Normality. Normal. Every day.
Liberty.
But all things was in good
Everything
case.
was good.
Yeah.
We can pull that in 16th chapter. Great
Yeah.
period. When the great, those scourges were sent for a minute. So the Lord is bringing these birth pains upon earth, beginning of sorrows and mourning, to get you to say, something ain't right now. We need to seek a great millstone camp.
Yeah.
Louisiana, Texas, Florida, Atlanta, New York, West Coast. See where these guys are at right now. In the cool of the day.
Yeah.
Because what? The heat is finna arise on the whole earth, man. The Lord finna bring the heat.
The dragon.
Yeah, Esau Edom. Say it again.
That dragon.
That
Great dragon.
Oh,
The day of the Lord is darkness,
Not
light.
light.
So in the cool of the day, you're supposed to be preparing yourself. You see what I'm saying? And you shouldn't be idle. You should be using your time wisely.
Get built up on you.
For that what? Great and dreadful day.
Yep.
And that's why, and if you don't do what you're supposed to do in the cool of the day, when that horrific times come, the day of judgment comes, you're going to be troubled.
Yes.
You got it, brother.
You will panic.
Yes.
So you didn't prepare enough.
Matthew 24:6. For the Akim on there, the cooler day is going back to Genesis, the 3rd chapter. It speaks about that. Okay, we're going over that later for the edification. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So that's, hey, when we see all these things, we ain't pressing no panic button because we know it's going to get worse. Like when the brother just brought out that clip about the bitch getting whacked. That's nothing. It's nothing. We talking about millions of women getting ragged like that.
Yes.
When this hell come, the Lord says it's going to be something that's never been. Go down to 21.
Let me get that out.
Yeah, go down to 21. That's why he say the end is not yet, because it's gonna go down to 21 and he's gonna show you this when you're gonna know it's the end. Bring it out.
Okay. Matthew 24:21. I know it was coming. I see you. Hey, you own it. You own it, brother. Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation.
All right. Is that great tribulation when we see these hoes get whacked right now?
No.
It's just sad. It's little stuff that puts your antenna up and be like, so be it. Who gives a fuck? These women deserve that shit.
Right.
All right, this nigga in Chicago got whacked. Yeah, he was wicked anyway. But hey, it ain't no great tribulation where it's going on a broad scale, where wherever you go, you see corpses. Society has collapsed.
No.
All right. Their bodies are not being buried or lamented.
Yeah.
It ain't no caveman estate yet.
Hell no. Not even close,
you're seeing hit misses all over. Like I looked up something from 20, I think it was 2020, where over hundreds of women in Brazil were slaughtered. And it didn't make national news like this.
Yeah.
We saw you know what I'm saying, whatever it was, you know what I'm saying, those things are happening. You hear it there. You hear it there. You hear it there. But on the ultimate level, the brother's saying, when these things are happening all at one time, then, like other parts of our states, it ain't gonna be a matter of if and when. Like, hey, are we in Jacob's trouble right now? No,
You gonna know it.
nigga, you gonna know. What's wrong?
That's the second time the cop passed.
Yeah, that's fine. Let him pass. Fuck him. Let him tell that motherfucker I'm killing something like
Go get his own port.
Go get his own.
Yes.
Fuck him. Get your own corn.
Fuck him.
Bring it up.
We need niggas like that. We want to be hated. We want to be looked at it like okay, yeah, scoffed and mocked and everything. Like, look at these guys, pass by with the phone and everything. That's fine. And then the Lord kills you the same night. The word in the Zonderman's Bible Dictionary, we're not making this up, Zonderman's Bible Dictionary, it's the word great tribulation spoken of in Matthew 24:21. It says, trouble of a general sort. Sometimes this suffering is just the natural part of one's life. Romans 12:2. Okay?
Paradise has some
Yeah.
tribulation.
And Sirach, the 2nd chapter.
Yes.
Okay? This is the natural part of your life right here. From the serve the Lord, you're going to what?
Gonna be tribulation.
Okay? Temptation.
Yeah.
What are you going to be tempted by? Okay? All things. Our temptation is ultimately coming.
Correct.
So what you're going through right now is preparing you for that day. Because everybody's going to be trying. Everybody.
Hey, Uriah.
Yeah.
Hope for elect. I don't know. It could be a sincere question. His question is, do you guys believe we're in the New Testament? All right. Now, if you asking if we're under the new covenant, no. All right. According to Hebrews 8 and Jeremiah 31, no. Now, what's aforetime written in Revelation, yeah, we're in those times. All right. We're in those times. The Messiah has came. All right. So our great king has come. That's why we're under this grace period. Yes, the New Testament, if you asking if we're in those New Testament times where those prophecies say what's going to happen in Matthew the 24th chapter, what we're reading right now, yes, we're in that time.
Yes.
Now, if you asking if we're in the new covenant, no, them niggas lying. Them niggas off.
And that may be a guy that's preaching that. Whoever that is right there. What he say?
Hopeful elect. That's his name.
Yeah. That may be a guy who's on that type of time right now. All right? That's out there maybe teaching that. All right?
Do you believe we're in the new covenant? Are you asking just about...
Are you sincerely asking the question right
now?
All right?
We on the cover.
Yeah.
Hey, Shalom, that's Tazari on there. Shalom, brother.
All right.
Shalom.
It says sometimes, it's that word great tribulation now. It says sometimes this suffering is just a natural part of one's life, while at other times it is looked upon as a definite punishment or chastening from the Lord for misbehavior. And that goes into what? The men of the Lord. Okay? This is a definite punishment. You went off, okay? Some things you've done in your past life. The Bible speaks about that, about asking pardon for the former sins.
Yes.
The Lord can jack your ass up or whack you for something you did in your past life. Okay?
And you could be in the ministry. You could be in the ministry doing everything right.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, boom, you got a string of bad luck. You got a string of judgments. All right, that's how the Lord do it. What did Job say? Should we only receive good from the Lord? No. You got to understand the way things are done in the spirit, man.
And you could be out here on the block teaching this thing and then not doing it as well. That's misbehavior.
Yes.
That's going to piss the Lord off. But the Lord said what? I just read it said chastening also. The Bible speaks about the Lord chastening the ones that he loves, that he cares for. Okay? It's all to try you. It's all about trying. Everything that's going on right now, Hakim, for y'all brothers, it's a test. Everything is a test. A test of character, your integrity. Whether it be physical, okay? Brothers got elements going on right now, okay? And it's going to test you spiritually. All right? Like I said, before the video came, Esau put a plug on the internet. What's next? What you going to have to go off of?
What you retain.
What you have retained.
Yeah.
Okay? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
Yes.
It's going to stabilize you.
And he that sows sparingly is going to reap sparingly. What do you do? You played around while the doors of mercy was open and the Lord had these rivers of living water gushing and you could just devour it, get this bread of life, and you played with it. When shit hit the fan and pressure is applied,
yes,
and that tribulation come, you're going, like Elder Yakinan say, you're going to fold up like a lawn chair, man.
Like the analogy of the animal.
You're going to fold up like a lawn chair. You weak.
Yeah.
You weak.
If you faint that day of adversity, your strength is...
Hey, the squeeze is coming, I'm telling you, bro. Hard times is coming. The economy finna crash. Finna enter to what? What is this, March? That's coming?
Yes, March.
Like when you look at that generation, Salaki, brother. When you look at that generation that went out of Egypt into the wilderness, they was weak, man. The reason they survived those 40 years was because Moses' faith was strong. That was it. They was weak. They was ready to do the things they was done in Egypt. They was ready to go back to Egypt. They were just some niggas, man. And the Lord say, fuck all y'all. All right, but their faith was weak, and after they seen all of those glorious things the Lord did for them. All right, in this day and time, if your faith is weak, the Lord gonna do you what He did them, man.
They did the same thing when
you
you
got to pray for it. In Exodus the 10th chapter, Moses lifted up his hands toward the east, okay, and prayed to Yahweh Shah for darkness to cover over the whole land. Got to do that right now. We need that to happen. Oh, hold on, man. I don't want to be dark in the house by myself with no fucking food to eat and nothing to drink right now. If you stabilize in this trip, you know the Lord's gonna provide for you.
Yeah.
You've had some items for a few days, whatever, like this, some water, some food like that. Okay, that can last you for those days, and then you're gonna be taken care of to where you fret and panic. All right, and Luke 21 it speaks about that word perplexity.
No.
And you looked at that etymology of that word of the gold to yes, in wanting of need of all things. I gotta have this right now. So with 3 days, if 3 days of darkness happen right here in America, all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
A lot of people are gonna die.
Yes.
For one thing, Jay can't go 10 minutes without putting something in his fucking mouth.
No, not in America.
As it is. Yeah. Not in America.
Not in America.
Because America has spoiled you. He saw and did a hell of a job through the spirit of power. How about Shem out shop rocking and babysitting you fucking niggas, man. From you so-called Negroes all the way down to you so-called Issacharites.
Yes.
Yes.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
He owns you. But the ultimate ownership is coming via the Quran. Okay? It says, back in that word definition, it says the great tribulation is a definite. What does the word definite mean?
Must.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For certainty.
Certain.
It will happen.
Yes.
Definite. Shadow of a doubt.
Yes. Period of suffering sent from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua upon the earth at the end. It's guaranteed to happen.
Certainty.
It's certainty. The devil's coming down with great wrath right now. I'm gonna just do a cell phone outage right now and see how people are gonna react. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in the fucking movie or what the movie was or Leave the World Behind. I'm gonna let you see it, and then I'm gonna do it. We ain't gotta look it up. I think the movie came out a couple months ago.
Yeah, like 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
Instantaneously, Esau, you know what I'm saying, doing how he wants to be the Lord doing. You see, the Lord will do or perform things in the heavens via blood moon. A solar eclipse was going to happen on April 8th, and then immediately
something happened. Yeah. He won't be a false prophet.
He can't do nothing in the heavens. You know what I'm saying? You know that devil can't do nothing in the heavens, so he'll put a movie out there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you what it is,
and then
I'm gonna perform it right there.
Right.
Motherfuckers cannot live without their cell phone, Aki. A definite period of suffering. This cell phone,
without it, you suffering.
Motherfuckers lose their phone. They
about to die.
Oh man, they're ready to kill you behind that phone, man. You got my phone? You stole my phone? These things are happening right now, man. You get shot over a fucking phone. I-12, I-14.
Everybody's phone at the job was not working. My phone was the only one in service.
Yeah, I seen you. They was putting it WhatsApp, whatever.
They looking at you like, say.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is you a fed?
Yes.
You doing something you don't know? Hey, y'all get somebody watch that guy. Why everybody else phone down and his phone working?
Why his phone working?
Hey, watch this guy,
This is
man.
going to be a definite, Jeremiah 37, it's going to be a definite period of suffering. Just this right here with a fucking cell phone being out of service is going to cause mass chaos.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
A cell phone.
These simple Americans are totally dependent on America's titties. All right? They can't, when the grocery stores are shut down and you can't go do business and commerce, an American only way of living is going to that grocery store and getting their substance. All right? They don't know about you can eat dandelions. You can eat some of these wild wheat you call weeds that you put pesticides on to kill off.
Yep.
All right? And let's say if they did bump into a deer and knock the deer out, they don't know you got to get that bowel sack out of them. It's going to fuck up the meat. And you gotta butcher it. Then cut up the meat that you do got in your freezer when the electricity come out. You cut them up in strips, and you make a teepee, and you burn some fire. And guess what it do? It dries it out. They don't have these skills. All right, these Americans are simple, and they don't know how to survive cornerly without what the government and technology. They're gonna press the panic button, and guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like madman sparing none. All right, because of the lack of bread, what they're gonna do? Spoil one another. They're gonna kill one another. What that nigga Joker said on Batman? You'll see when the cards are down, these people, they're gonna devour one another. Hey, he was telling the truth, man. He was telling the fucking truth.
Batman got mad.
And that movie, I keep telling y'all to look at The Fall. They had a part in there where he said, "Look, man, everything's all good with humans as long as the machine's working and the infrastructure's up. He say everything goes away. Everybody's gonna be chaotic. All right, people are gonna be what the Lord say. Men is his beasts, man. King David say, "I was as a beast." All right, they're no different than a lion on the Serengeti. They just rock off of what instinct. Instinct. Or what does wisdom do? Wisdom gives you understanding, logic, reasoning. All right. Once you take away these so-called comforts, these people are not going to have logic, reasoning. They're not going to have wisdom as a stabilizer. They're going to be monsters. Yes. What does a lion do when he see prey? He attacks it. Man, a lion gets so hungry, he'll kill a fucking lion in his own pack. His own cub.
I done seen lions eat their own, like you say, eat their own cubs. Would it be for misbehavior?
No, I was up at
You got it, bro.
Yeah, for misbehavior.
Oh, lack of food.
Because I was hungry.
Yes.
Eat you.
Yeah. Now you done seen the same day you done went over here and saved me from getting ran. I done seen bears say the little small bears from getting ran over and go and get them. Mama bear gonna go and get them, and then later on that night,
she can't find no
I can't find them. I don't even tell your ass.
She gonna eat his fucking ass.
I'm finna chew you.
And that's scripture. It goes to Deuteronomy 28:52, 2 Kings 6:25. That's what happened in the day of Jerusalem when we were besieged. What happened? These women ate their children, man.
Now, just had something happen down here in Baton Rouge. I think it was Sunday. This past Sunday. When them 2 girls killed that little 3-year-old baby.
Yes, they did.
Okay. Y'all didn't see that?
Gamma.
I saw it.
You didn't see it?
Oh, yeah.
I gotta show that.
I saw the one with the woman put the baby in the microwave
They
in the oven.
ignored
I
the child.
heard about that
And
one.
let the child get slaughtered by the other children.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Go ahead, continue. Let me get it pulled up.
I got a precept too.
Go back to the like you say, the season Masada. When the woman say, "Tonight we're gonna eat my child, and tomorrow
we eat yours."
You said ball yours.
Okay.
And the woman went and hid her child.
See, that was coming. Cannibalism is coming. The same thing they're doing to their children. If you put a child in the fucking, I thought the baby was in the, I thought it was a crater. How you thought the baby was gonna be in a crater? You put it in the oven and then you close the goddamn oven.
Shut up.
Dumbass,
Stupid ass.
The
The
demon
same
had her
thing
ass
you
in
doing
the
with that,
trench.
you put it in the oven, you'll eat that baby.
The demon had her ass in the trench.
Hey, what she? The bitch preheated the oven.
Bitch, you know what you was doing.
America's
Just take
over
your lick.
with,
Don't get that dumbass lie. Just take your lick. I did it. I fucked up. I'm fucked up with it. Times got hard. I did it. Oh, I thought, man, shut up, bitch. Man, get that hoe some lethal injection, man.
For real, all right.
Look, it was on February the 18th.
Laughing stock.
There you go.
Oh no.
It's national news, huh? But it's in Great Millstone we doing. 2 children among suspects charged after toddler allegedly beaten to death. 3-year-old baby beaten to death. The mama left her with these two girls. Yeah, left her with her.
And look, hey, at the end, it's not yet.
Yes.
That's just a precursor.
Yes.
It's nothing. That's
taste,
nothing.
A taste of
That's a taste of the yes, brother. That's just a shadow of things to come.
Bring it out.
Hey, this 2 Timothy 3:1.
Oh,
This know also
yes.
that in the last days, we're in the last days, we're in the final hour actually. Perilous times shall come. All right? Let's get that word perilous.
Yeah, get that word perilous in the scripture.
You want to let him read it?
Yeah.
Can you read?
Yeah.
Bring out perilous, Kanai.
Yep.
2 Timothy.
Read it again, brother. Why everybody
All
get
right.
it?
It's 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also.
And the prophet Timothy said, "This know also." Okay, keep in mind. Basically, this know also is what. Keep in mind that this is gonna happen. Go ahead.
That in the last days, perilous times shall come.
And we're in the last days. Okay.
2 Timothy 3:1.
I got to go in detail about how it's in the last days, but we know this according to prophecy.
Play it in the Greek.
Strong's G 5467.
Go ahead.
Chalepas. Chalepas.
And it says, hard to do, to take, to approach.
What?
Hard to do, to take, to approach.
Damn, what am I going to do in these times right now?
Hard to take.
It's hard to take. It's hard for
Seeing
all right now.
It's hard out here.
Yeah, it's hard to take
It's
this
hard right now. Let me say this. Back in 2020, hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Got it, brother.
Back in 2020, when this whole see pestilence hit. People, small businesses lost all their things that they have been striving for. You're striving for goodness. You want to be a blue collar worker. All that was destroyed. Esau used that to destroy the middle class. So that destroyed the housing market. Now I got to leave for what I've been doing, paying this 30-year mortgage or whatever like this, and go back and live with moms. Okay. Now me and moms, the whole household is fucked up. Because hey, it could be certain things going on in the household where did your bath? You smell right, go take a bath right now. Mama, you didn't cook no food, cook some food right now. It's a clash going on. You took the jab, I didn't take the jab. It's a whole
that's what was going on in the pandemic. You had domestic violence shot up a certain percentage, man.
And suicides.
Yes.
Yep.
So read it again.
Loneliness.
It says, back in the online biblical usage of the word perilous, it says hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome.
Hard to bear. Something's going to happen where it's going to be hard to bear for everybody on the planet. All right? The slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? This judgment is going to go from one end of the earth to the other. But it's going to be here, the rawest, in America. America is where the greatest judgments are going to be. All right? And the Lord, these perilous times, they say it's going to be hard to bear. Is it hard to bear right here in America? Even if your bill's hard and shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No, you still sprout. No,
all right, you still got running water.
Yep.
Your water turn off. You could go to your neighbor. Hey man, can I run the hose pipe to my house? All right, no. Times is hard when you got to be like them Hamites and walk 10 miles every day to get some water.
Yeah.
To go to the nearest well is 10 miles away. That's hard.
That's real.
All right, it's still. It still is as low as you are in the society. You don't know what hard is.
No, no.
We still privileged.
We still sprout.
You still privileged.
Over here in the West, like man, Quab always talk about that guy who did a Virginia Tech shooting. He from North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Before we did the shooting, he did a computer on yahoomail.com and said, look, you Americans are spoiled brats. That's what he said. You're spoiled brats. And he was right on it.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Okay? So what's going on even over there in Ukraine, or Gaza, or Palestine, that whole strip over there, the Gaza strip, it's mass fucking suffering. Seen some on Twitter where those babies get shipped to the hospitals, both arms gone. If you got both arms, one of the legs is gone. If you got both of the legs, both of the arms is gone. Fucked up. America has not seen this type of damage.
They haven't got that kind of trauma.
No, it's coming, bro.
And that's why Isaiah 47. Hold up, that's why in Isaiah 47 chapter, it say, "Come down to the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon," because they haven't had that type of pain. They haven't had that type of suffering. The closest we done had, what America has had, was what in the 20s and 30s, the Great Depression,
1929,
and that still don't. You still can't weigh that to what Hamites have. Yep. You still can't weigh that to what these people in these third world countries have. Even during the time of the Great Depression, they had soup kitchens.
Yes.
People were still getting fed. Yeah. You know?
1929, bro.
You got it, brother.
Backing you up. This is a lot of part of that word, Great Tribulation. It says this period of suffering will be unlike any other period in the past or future.
Ooh.
This time of suffering.
So you don't know what suffering is yet. The end is not yet.
It's the birth pain.
You coming out here and this air is polluted, but no, when that shit hit the fan, Esau is gonna toxify the air. You're gonna come out here and what they're gonna say, this disease is going airborne.
Yeah.
So you're not even gonna be able to breathe it. That's why you have to be a man of the Lord. The Lord gonna have to live up that standard. Esau gonna poison the water. If they do got water, you're gonna drink it, it's gonna kill you. Esau, he wants to whack 500 billion people, man. So he's trying to kill every fucking body. All right? If you come out and you breathe the air, you're going to get sick. The people not bearing these bodies, what happened? Those gases and fumes are toxic. You breathe that shit in, death begets what? Death.
Hey, and I'm going to say this too.
Why do you bury bodies? To keep disease away.
Yes.
The Lord said your bodies are not going to get buried. So what does that mean? It's going to have a lot of diseases everywhere.
Everybody's dead. And I'm going to say this too.
They got a movie that say everybody's dead.
Yep. The president of Syria, Bashar al-Assad, released that chemical attack on the residents of the Damascus over in that land. What was that biological thing? It's called sarin gas. Look it up. sarin gas with an S. Okay, he released it on him, and they killed the Met. Saddam Hussein did the same damn thing in Iraq.
I saw the aftermath of that. It was like the bodies were frozen or something. It was like it made them hard or something.
Let me look that up. Go ahead, talk on the quad.
No, finish bringing out that definition.
Khan, this is back in at 2 Timothy's, the word perilous, outline biblical usage. It says hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous.
When Tupac had that song, Troublesome. Yeah. All right, this is gonna be troublesome for everybody on all fronts. Because a lot of the middle class don't know what it is to be hard or hungry.
No.
All right, a lot of people in the hood, you know, they get it hard, but it still ain't gonna be nothing compared to what they have done, what they've got. You know, you grow up in a house with two mom and a daddy that's a crackhead. That child grows up and gets it hard. All right, he got a lot of days he don't eat, a lot of days he don't get bathed. You know, you remember on Boys in the Hood, the baby had a bunch of shit on it. All right, they've had troublesome times, but what's coming ain't gonna. That can't compare to it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be everybody. All right, everybody gonna know what it feels like to grow up in the hood. All right, bring it out.
Yeah. It says harsh, fierce, savage,
savage going to cavemen. Everybody gonna be in a caveman state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You remember Bernie, Fred Flintstone here? Get that fucking stick and hit his woman over the head and then grab her by the hair and carry her. That's the way cavemen caught. That's how you gonna caught this bitch. You gonna hit the bitch over the head, grab her by the hair, pull her in there, and bang, bang, bang. That's gonna be the way it caught. It ain't gonna be no chivalry. It ain't gonna be, hey, madam, how are you doing? I would like to parlay with you.
She's a lady.
Can I have you for the waltz?
Through
I ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be savage.
Through the economy crashing down, it's gonna be a lawless society. All right. When no laws are enforced right now, everybody's the people who are giving these media outlets, they're scared. They run into their underground little. You got everybody. You might not have an actual bunker,
but they got.
You may have some kind of shelter.
Shelter.
They're doing. They have already. These people know this already. They know what's coming. They planned this. You got fucking rappers like that fat ass nigga out there in Miami, Rick Ross. He said, "Look, I'm getting me a bunker." Mark Zuckerberg over there, fit. You ain't the only one. I'm finna compete with you. You trying to compete with a fucking cracker to get you a better bunker than what he's got.
But the thing about it, what you got to pick up out of that equation, he's conscious. He knows something about it coming down the
same thing.
Yeah. They know something coming down the pipe. They're conscious.
But see, I seen McNeil say, man, y'all think this nuclear war that they're talking about is a game. He said, I'm ready to prepare. But he didn't show no videos or nothing like this. So how a nigga that's a rapper prepared himself?
I'm gonna tell you something, brother. When you
getting you a fucking bunker.
When you start making millions of dollars, your circle is gonna change. You're gonna go up to the upper echelon. So these rappers, they get all this tons of money, and they start bumping into Edomite brokers, Edomite neighbors. You see what I'm saying? Their horizon gets expanded. All right, they don't send their children to know the schools they went to. What they gonna do? They gonna put them in some parochial school. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So guess what? Their knowledge base expands because of the circle they are. Them dudes don't stay in the hood. They start fucking with the people in the hood. Then they start fucking with Edomites. And Edomites, what the children of this world are wiser than the children of light. Now you got a dumb nigga like Rick Ross talking about doomsday prepping. Yeah. Why is that? Because of his knowledge base has expanded. He ain't tripping. He ain't tripping. He in his right mind.
He fulfilling prophecy.
Yes, brother. But he's a dumb nigga.
He's a dumbass. He's an idiot.
So what happened? He was around the children of this world. Right. Elon Musk and them. Elon Musk be fucking with them rappers, man. He be bumping shoulders.
Not even Elon Musk though.
Yeah.
Even lower level.
Even lower level Edomites.
Like his.
They be on yachts together, having orgies together.
His accountant, his manager. They hip to this thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know what's going down. See, prophecy is something that cannot be avoided. It's reality. Reality smacks you dead in the face. And reality is what? Thermonuclear fire is coming to this bitch. But before these things, the Lord gonna fuck this place up. Before that even hits, the place gonna be out. America's gonna be already fucked up as it is.
You're gonna go back to that confused state.
Okay? You already talking about the pestilence.
Confused state now.
Yeah.
The pestilence, do it like that. That's finna hit the earth. Well, billions will fucking die. Go ahead.
Hey, like on that movie, This Is the End or something like that, the guy was warned by.
Forrest Whitaker.
No. The movie we just watched 2-3 months ago.
Leave the World Behind?
Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
Yeah, all right, you got it.
The so-called black guy, he was formed by one of the big guys he was doing banking for. That, hey, man, good luck.
Yeah.
Basically letting them know it's time. It's time. I'm taking all my shit out. Something happening. And then he put it together once it started happening.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But while he was telling them, he was like, oh, he was thinking about it, but he's still normal. It's still a cool of the day.
Yeah. And according to Zephaniah, the first chapter, Salaki, I'm sorry, you finished?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it was still a cool of the day. So he got the warning, but he didn't take heed to it. But he knew once this happened, oh, man, them dudes knew the whole time, and they were telling me.
Yeah. And according to Zephaniah 1:10, okay, it speaks about that hollering from the fish gate. When those economic forecasters, which are Edomites, like Peter Schiff, Jerry Salente, X22, like man, you should look at whatever. When they're speaking about get your money out now, they mean that shit.
Yeah, they
bro.
do, they really do.
It ain't gonna be a goddamn. It doesn't.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It doesn't mean a damn thing when the economy crashes. Okay, if a cyber attack happens, EMP attack happens, the money that you've saved how you gonna be able to use it?
Yeah.
Everything is shut down and broken off.
Yeah, and you still been gold too.
You still been gold. So
they don't relying on the crypto.
Yeah, like George Soros been buying.
A lot of gold.
The devil who's in the spirit world right now, Henry Kissinger. How is that gonna profit you when all hell breaks loose? Which you're doing that to show the people, the investors, this is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
They not really doing that already. They finna take their ass on the ground. How's it gonna profit you?
It's a trick.
You do this and you're gonna reset. They're gonna reset the whole system. It's all a plan to reset the whole economy right now. What they call it the NWO. Gonna reset it, whether it be an MP attack, cyber attack, outages. Have to have something dramatic and cataclysmic to happen for the whole world to get on this.
I saw that movie Blackout. You recommend it? I saw it the other day. Yes, brother.
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna do something like that.
Fine to my bike. Bring it out though.
Hey, but it got a brother. He up north. His page is Saints of Jersey. Check out his page.
Oh yeah, I've been watching that brother.
Hey, you got good information.
Yeah, me and the JB
He put out a clip. It would go hand in hand with what you're saying. They got billionaires. They're selling their shares. They're selling their stocks. They're selling everything.
Yep, I see.
All right,
that.
why are they doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, they're doing it for a reason, man. They about to go underground. They like this money system is done away with. They know it. They are insiders.
Yeah.
All right, so they know life as you know it is not. None of this is going to benefit us anymore. Yeah. We about to cash out, get all we can get, and we going underground.
Yeah,
that's it.
And those guys left like a lot of the CEOs left like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
they've been gone.
I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who conscious. That nigga Johnny Depp. That nigga got the fuck out of America.
Yeah, he lived in another.
He said, "Fuck this, I'm leaving. I'm leaving."
Why the hell would Bill Gates step down from being the CEO of? I ain't got to go into. Why would he step down when as soon as that thing hit?
It don't make no sense, huh?
Step down.
He knows something.
And he's all over the fucking news right now. But notice, at that time, I ain't gonna say their names. A certain guy was on the scene when the whole thing was going down. People were taking that fucking jab, and then after it died down, he removed himself.
He disappeared.
Then he comes back and he removed himself. Where the fuck is he now?
I don't know, huh? Where is it? That's a good question.
Look at that jab.
It was all a profit.
That jab.
Watch it. Yeah, just keep it. Okay. They're no longer there. It was a profit. It was all about the money. Even though people are gone and are dead and are fucked up, and that's been coming out lately. But how people who've taken it, they're gonna get tumors, gonna produce cancer. That's in the Bible, according to Revelation 7 or 16th chapter. So if that jab is doing that, how much more of the Quran?
Got your precept.
Bring it out.
This Michael 2:1. Woe to them to devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Ooh, and Bill Gates,
right.
It's like
you got it.
Kill Bill Gates already said, look, he didn't take this one serious. They will with this one. With whatever the hell. Yeah.
The Knicks when they will.
With his old lady on the side of him.
Yep.
With that mischievous smile on him.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was
He didn't take them serious. You will with this one right here. What could he be alluring to? What is he talking about? Okay? Just put it together.
Nah.
If you didn't do this with this one, you will with this one right here. I'm letting you know what I'm finna do. So if they're talking about the disease, this right here will kill. It's on the way, and we cannot stop it. Which the WHO has already said there's no way to stop it. You're going to release it. How do you know it's coming?
Because you release
you're doing it.
Man, this dude went
you
from being a
behind
computer expert to now
health.
He's a science
Scientist.
health expert.
Yeah.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Bring it out.
He's a lesser luminary, all right, but he's giving you some game. You got to be able to do what? Take the meat off the bone.
Better pay
All right,
attention.
and you got to have that spirit of discernment. You know, he's
The Lord better be dealing with you.
Yes,
Bring it out.
because it is in their power, in the power of their hand.
What?
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Go ahead.
All right, so these goddamn devils, they're conjuring up these wicked devices to subdue humanity. So, because they could be as the Most High, they can control everything, control what you eat, control when you sleep, control your resources, control everything about you, man. And they're doing it because it's in their power. And what the Lord told Pontius Pilate, you couldn't do nothing unless my Father in heaven gave it to you.
Hey.
So they're doing it according to prophecy.
And let me say this. I put it in the chat. The 15-minute city that's over already going on in
China?
Arizona.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Arizona?
And they got the actual AI. What you got, bro? The actual AI thing going over there in Los Angeles. Actual AI restaurant. What the actual
The AI is up in there working and
the
cooking.
robots in there. And you go there. Call you. Okay. Drinks over here. Get your food right here.
Man,
I'm gonna walk you to your fucking table right now.
You got some tissue?
And they doing it out. 15-minute cities. That's in the LA with the AI. But the 15-minute cities is going is yes.
They got them in
Arizona.
China. They got them in
Tucson.
China.
I think it's in Tucson, Arizona. Go ahead.
Wow, I didn't know they had them.
Yeah, I had put it in the chat.
They got them in China. I knew.
In fact, let me see something. I got it. And
Lights
Shalom
out,
to the
lights
Occupant on the comment board.
You got some
See
milk?
y'all.
No, my car. Yeah, that's what I need. Some
Yeah,
lights
come
out,
on,
watch.
bro.
All right. Let's see. Might have it. Well, I have to go back and get it if I don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Show y'all, show the Occupant. All right, about the 15-minute cities.
And that's how they're gonna bring life down to. If you live in a 15-minute city, guess what happens to the person that's over that infrastructure? He can control everything that happens in that society. All right, he got cameras everywhere. You're gonna be uploaded. The what they call it, the antibodies. You're gonna be uploaded to the system, downloaded to the system. So they're gonna be able to know where you are 24 hours a day, and he can control everything with the people that's within that community. You have no liberty. You have no freedom.
Look, no cap. No cap. It says, hold on. No cap. It says America's first 15-minute city. Kodazak, Tempe redefines urban living. Watch this. Scroll up. See how it is? That's how they got it.
Nice and neat.
Yeah, nice and neat.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's how they
this is
package.
convenient.
That's how they package the deal.
That's how they package and sell stuff, but it's really gonna make your life a living hell.
Goes on.
You don't have no freedom. You don't have no rights. But they make it look at this technology. Everything is
Right
convenient.
here.
Oh, what a thriving metropolis. But then when you do it, and you see, I can't fuck my woman. All right, they're looking at me. I can't do this. I can't eat what I want. They're gonna want to know where you get that food from.
Yep.
That's not the food we're selling. He's a domestic what? T. You see? And all it is to throw you in the ditch, to subdue you.
Yep.
Oh, no.
This is Proverbs. Real quick. Finna close out, Aki. Proverbs. Oh, Slack it. This I think it's in Psalms.
The water.
Psalm 55:21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. And when it says that, they're going to be able to cut you off if you have a limited time frame doing a 15-minute city to get your good necessities and do everything that you want to do for this short amount of time right now. It's all about control. You can't get it right now. You buck up against us. Gonna have drones over you.
Wow.
Watch the movie Code 8. Drones over you that can release through the bottom of it, drop down military personnel to kill you right on the spot. Okay? Matter of fact, y'all can sit out there in New Orleans, they got the facial recognition when you go out there on Canal and Bourbon that actually zooms in on every human being that's out there. This guy's this. He's a rapist. Okay? Murderer. Matter of fact, he's wanted for attempted murder down there in Baton Rouge. Get him right now. And you see cops just come out there and rush this motherfucking one guy right here and arrest his ass.
Yeah.
You're gonna need spiritual power for what's coming right now. And doing that 15-minute city, you buck up against that program right now.
Bring him.
Concentration camp when we put you to death right now.
On the spot.
Yeah. That's gonna be that new role.
The brother Kalai put the I'm gonna send it to y'all in the younger thing about the concentration camp that's down here, the FEMA zone. It's more than what I thought it was. I know you got 10 down here in I think it's 10 down here
in northern Louisiana.
10 or 12 down here in northern Louisiana. It's a multiplicity ones in all of America. Yes. You got certain zones. We know yes, they're here. All right, this Psalm 55
and I've been on YouTube, and they got a lot of Christians that did movies about the end of times. Christians believe in the MOTTP. They believe in the concentration camps. And all those movies that I've been looking at lately, hey, it's everything we say. They do a good depiction. It's like they if you don't submit to the system, they bring you to this place to re-educate you, and if you don't comply, they kill you.
Yeah.
So hey, Christians to a certain extent know what's coming, because it be talking about that Jesus Christ shit. You know, you got it, bro.
Yep.
Hey, but he still got on fringes, huh? Check it out, huh? No, y'all know him? Shalom, man.
I just passed by and seen y'all chilling.
See, you got your fringes on.
Yes, sir.
You know who we are? Who you learn under?
I be on. I congregated on IUIC one time.
IUIC. You still with them?
I ain't been there many times. I only been like once, twice.
Why you only went a few times?
I don't know.
So who you learn under?
Right.
Who you learn under? You just look at the different camps?
I mean, that's really all I've been looking at.
IUIC? Well, we Great Millstone. You heard of GMS?
Nah.
All right. We teach a different doctrine than the men IUIC. I say 60 to 70% we agree on, 30% we're totally contrary. You ever heard of the MOT, the mark of the? You ever heard of that? What do you understand that is? Hey, go get that sign.
I don't know.
You don't have it in the car? Oh, we in the, you don't have. All right. Do you know what that is?
Basically, the mark of the enemy.
You got to know exactly what it is. I'm gonna show you why. All right, this is Revelation 13, and I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'm gonna start at verse 16. And he causes all both, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell that save he had the mark. So you ain't gonna be no type of business of commerce. You see how you got the fresh Nikes on, you got your garments on. If you don't have this mark, you're not gonna be able to buy, sell, or trade. Okay, you gotta know what this is, right? And it reads, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay, so this is a part of prophecy you have to get right, and I'm gonna show you why. Go to the next chapter. This is Revelation 14 and 9. You have to know it. You have to get it right. This is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, that means the Lord is going to kill you if you get that mark. So when it comes to IUIC and us brothers in Great Millstone, we have a different outlook on what that mark is, and you better be right with that mark. So, and your response was, that's not the mark, because
I understand that it's physical
Yes.
But at the end of the day, I think they understanding was that it was spiritual also. Like,
No,
it was,
that mark it becomes spiritual because you have no chance of salvation. You're doomed. All right, you got Satan's serum in you, and that's a judgment for the men that get it. That it's no way you're gonna get salvation. All right, so you have to know it's physical. It's something that they're gonna have to apply in your body. Get that.
Strong's G 5480. Kharakba. Kharakba.
And stop it right there. Because see, you had a guy by the name of Elon Musk. Heard of him. He performed a Neuralink technology on inhabitants. Via the matter of fact, read it again. You go back to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Prove it to you.
Revelation,
Yes, 13.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls them all, both small and great.
So going to that word calls, this man has to do something in the earth to cause people to get this device here and here. Because going into here, he's performing miracles to make them to deceive the masses to get them to take it. That's how he causes them. So he performs it on the individual via the television screen. People see it and like, damn, wow, okay. People who had dementia or you fought in World War I or World War II, you have no remembrance of these things. I put it inside of you, you can remember those things. Matter of fact, it said the guy who performed it on female or male or whatever, they actually had feelings in it for being paralyzed and performed finger movement on a mouse through a computer. That's a great wonder that he did. Going into here, and it's going to tell you this. Go ahead.
All right, Revelation 13 and 16. He calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
That's right. So it goes. It's two things. Being the forehead and the head, which Elon Musk is doing right now. He's ultimately going to go into the hand when you scan your items. You from Baton Rouge? Go to Whole Foods right there on Corporate Boulevard right now. You seen it in there, right? You got it.
That's like the only place I've seen it.
That's it. Because Amazon is merging with the Whole Foods to create this whole digital currency right now. To pay through the Palm system.
Everybody trying to get under one currency too.
There you go.
That's that mark, brother. All right, that's why the mark is physical and it's about business and commerce. It's about currency. All right, that's how this devil is going to subdue the people on earth, because with currency you have to get your resources to eat, to clothing, and everything. You take that away from people, that's how he's going to cause it. The dollar's going to crash, the economy is going to crash, the money system is going to be done away with. So how are you going to take care of you? You got children? All right, but still, you got to take care of yourself. How are you going to take care of yourself if you don't have no money? All right, so when you start, your stomach start touching your back, and the only way you could buy, sell, and trade is get this mark. All right, he's causing you to come get this mark. He's going to make it when you go to the Amazon building. You're going to see thousands of people in the line to do what? Get their technology so they can get currency put on it so they can live. So he's causing you to do it. And that's how he's going to do it. He's going to cut off the lights. All right. He's going to cut off the water and tell you can't do no type of business or commerce unless you come get this mark. So you have to get that right. And IUIC is teaching people something contrary. So that means what'll happen if you're in that congregation? You'll go get it. You'll go get it. Like, and to keep it real, a precursor to that was that Courvoisier 19. You know what I'm talking about? The jab. You know what that means? We can't say it on camera. All right. Did you get it? All right, but that was a precursor, because you see what happened. A lot of people that got it, right? They just passing out. They checking out. All right. So the people that got that, and IUIC, they told their people that they could go get it. He's going to tell them to go get this. And once you get this, you're doomed.
That's it.
You're doomed. So you have to get that right. All right. You have to get that right. And when it comes to the law, we agree with them on the law. When we come to the color of our great king, we come to the tribes, we agree on a lot of things. But the centerpiece of prophecy, they got it wrong. And if you get it wrong, what happens to you? You're a dead man and woman.
Matter of fact, Because our Elder Apostle Hall, he deemed this year here the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Nate, the head over there at IUIC, said that already happened.
We're going through it, huh?
Say that again.
Going through it.
No. These are not actually. These are the birth pains that the Lord spoke about. These are the birth pains. The Bible speaks about in the prophet. These are the beginning of sorrows. You will know all hell is breaking loose. Anarchy. Okay, kind of citizens killing each other. Guys right there riding by, doing drive-by, stopping that car, pulling out, shooting at you. You're gonna know you in Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
It's been when has this time happened? Matter of fact, give me Daniel 12:1.
I got you.
Back it up.
This Daniel chapter 12.
Let now you read it.
You got it.
Bible shot. Let me ask you this. Did you know we were out here?
I passed by.
Were you in the red
That was
car?
you when they read?
No.
Okay. So
I passed by.
Passed by once or twice.
I ain't just stay where I'm going. So I passed by and I was like, oh man, I gotta go link up now.
Okay.
Oh yeah? All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Daniel 12:1.
Uh-huh.
And at that time shall Michael stand up.
Now the Bible speaks about a time. It always deals with time. The Lord deals with time. This is a time where all bets are off. Okay? Through all the periods from Babylon to Greece to Persia to Rome, it's never been another time unlike what's going to be upon the planet Earth right now. Read, brother.
And it reads, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation even to the same time.
That's right. So the great prince is speaking about Michael, the archangel, underneath your house shot, standing up for the elect. Okay? When does that happen? Nate, IUIC, you need to answer that question. When did this happen? When is this probably taking place right now? It hasn't happened.
I got something to back you up and give you more thorough. And I'm gonna ask you, when have you seen this happen in these modern times? In 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another.
Yeah.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. The kings and princes in these modern times is the government, the cops, the mayors. You see what I'm saying? The governors. Those are the kings and princes of this time. Have you ever seen people buck against them and try to subdue them and don't listen to the police and start shooting up the police and all hell breaking loose? That hasn't happened yet. All right? That's those troublesome times that he just read. All hell gonna break loose, and it's gonna be a lawless society. It's gonna be like the Wild Wild West, but worse. Okay, you know, in the Wild Wild West, it wasn't civilized yet, and men were just killing each other. Every man's law or judgment was in his own hands. You see what I'm saying? That haven't happened yet in these modern times.
No.
Okay, and in the course of their actions shall be in their power. So somebody do something to wrong you, all right? The proper way to do it in this society is call the cops. You see what I'm saying? Let them come judge the matter. No, the time gonna come where it say that a man's action should be in his own power. He's just gonna whack you, and nothing's gonna happen to him, because it's not gonna be a government. It's not gonna be an infrastructure up. That hasn't happened yet.
A totalitarian state.
Yes.
Everything allowed. You've seen the movie Purge, right?
It's gonna be like the Purge. That's what it's gonna happen. That's that turbulent time that we're reading about. The Purge is a beautiful depiction. All right, a man shall desire to go in the city and shall not be able to, because the government is gonna cut off the cities. If you want to go to New Orleans, they're gonna have roadblocks. All right, you're gonna have governments. You're gonna have to have proper documentation to go from one city to another. All right, those type of things haven't happened. But when you look at these movies, these modern day movies, they give you a depiction. I Am Legend, the Book of Eli, things like that.
Yes.
Those, man, hey brother, I'm gonna keep it real. It's gonna be a zombie apocalypse. I know it's hard to fathom. I know it's hard to believe. All right, but it will. It will, because these so-called antidotes that they're giving people is gonna corrupt, mutate. It's gonna have them bugging out. Okay. Because
and we say it's true that jab that I whispered in your ear, that's gonna play a major part into it. It's all everything is done by it's not a coincidence. It's all done by design. to make people act this way.
Yes.
Like the brother said on the movie I Am Legend, or the movie, watch the movie Cell with Samuel Jackson on it.
Yeah, he was on there.
He was on it.
When they put the phone on the ear,
phone and they were acting, just turning to
go crazy.
That's
what happened. That's why they make those movies, brother. I'm gonna get straight to the point. And you got it, you're right. In fact, you can break this down.
Yeah.
Verse 19: A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but he shall destroy their houses with the sword.
Because when everything is set in place, no food to eat, okay, hyperinflation comes because you have something called inflation right now. Well, prices are that were once at a rate in 2023 have come to increase in 2024.
Yes.
Yeah. That's inflation. Hyperinflation goes when prices skyrocket out of the roof.
Bread, $50.
A gallon of gas is skyrocket up to $50 a gallon. Can you afford that? All right, that's how much it costs to fill up tanks right now. So just imagine you get 1 gallon for $50. That's about to happen. Yeah. That's how they're going to roll in that new currency. Yeah. Because they're going to say the dollar is low, hyperinflation is going to be the theme of the day, and that's how they're going to cause people to do what? Get that new currency, which is going to be what we read in Revelation 13. Okay.
Read it again, bro.
All right. A man should have no pity upon his neighbor.
And all that. This is the the neighbors. Like you stay downtown, right? Pretty sure you got white neighbors and everything like this. You got blacks and whites combined in one whole house or nothing. Doesn't even matter. Going over to his house on Sunday, watching the Saints game and everything like this. There's no food in to eat, no food in the household to eat.
Trust them, brother.
My baby in here crying. Daddy, what we gonna do with them tears rolling down his face? A man is gonna become a wild fucking beast.
Old Mr. Nice Johnson that you see, and every time you come out, hey, how you doing, Mr. Johnson? Hey, buddy. He gonna be ready to kill you because he know you got canned.
They showed you that on that movie. Leave the world behind.
That's it. That's why we say we be watching the movies. Yeah. Well, you've been coming to his house like Sunday watching, like I say, watching the Saints game. You got the bill. You're going to get a case of Bud Light. I know. No, I'm using an example.
Scenario.
You got it. Okay, you got it over there. Well, he's been used to having it every time. You got it over there now. I'm over here stressed out. I'll kill you. I'm coming to your house. Won't be no. The man said a man should have no pity. I don't give a damn what we've been doing. What I ain't got nothing to eat. It's F you.
Yes.
And your family. Read.
And a man shall have no pity on his neighbor. He shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread.
Yes.
A famine is going to come to America. They're going to shut down Costco. They're going to shut down Walmart. The truckers is the backbone of America. The truckers are not going to be able to drive the trucks because they can't afford the gas. And look, you got a lot of truckers doing what right now? Right, going on strike, brother. Yep. And they've been doing this the last 5 years.
Yeah, over that counter.
We live in some horrendous times, but it's still got a.
Did you know about that? Oh wow! Hey, yes, brother.
And you don't hear them talking about it? Because they the ones talking about it.
They didn't say about that. You haven't heard about that this week? Yeah. See, like over there in Canada.
I got a brother. I got a brother that's a truck driver. Huh? Yeah, I got a brother drive trucks, and that's all he talk about. And Kaya talk about the same thing. Brothers that drive trucks, they talk about the same thing. It's a lot.
Yeah, we got camera global, worldwide. Not just over here in Baton Rouge and New Orleans last year. So we got the Lake Charles, the whole America. Then we global, Australia, Rome. So this troop is going out according to Psalm 19 chapter. Okay? Huh? There you go. But when you're awoke, you got to be awoke to what we're talking about through these prophecies. That thing they is talking about, I'm gonna tell you this. It was a Benjamite. It was a Benjamite who was what they say grilling inside. He was grilling Nate on what we're talking about. Give me Jeremiah 37. He was grilling Nate on that Pacific prophecy. Like the Bible says, he was that language he talked. The Bible said it was a time that will never be before. When did this happen? What has happened? He was going all around a certain way. It happened back in slavery and everything. Like, no, he said, no, it never happened. It never happened. This is speaking about a future prophecy. Read what you got, brother.
This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. And last, for that day is great.
What day? That's the day of the Lord. You Read about it. Says this is the day of the day of the Lord is great and terrible. Jacob's trouble, famine, pestilence. Now they're talking about a certain disease called. Okay, you watch football. Remember, I think it was Dante Hall used to always maybe score a touchdown and throw up there. Now they talking about that. They're talking about that right now. That's supposed to be heaven and earth. Are they expecting billions of people to die? Famine, pestilence, civil war. You know what's going on there with over there in Texas with the border crisis.
Yeah.
You're gonna have over here on American soil. What you saw in 2001 up there in New York, you're not
Ain't nothing.
What's coming, you're not gonna even remember.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
time of
bad.
trouble.
It's gonna be child's play compared to what's about to happen.
We're gonna be persecuted.
Yep.
On a high level. We know it's coming. Okay, go ahead.
And it reads.
But see, something has to be happening for him, going back to what the brother read in Revelation 13 and 16, to cause people. So you're going to have, like I said, T attacks on American soil. The border crisis. We don't know who's who.
You understand when he say T attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't speak
I
plainly.
can't say it because I'm on the camera right now.
They strike out videos,
Yeah.
so certain words, buzzwords, we can't say.
Yeah, got to throw that curveball, slide it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Speaking code.
through these things, these events that's going to be happening, we don't know who's who right now. Okay? And ultimately, they're going to tie everything in. We don't know who's who. Okay? That's one way they're going to do it. Everybody got to get the thing inside of them. Okay? Famine. All right? Or you want to eat. Get this right here. Okay? Pestilence. All right? Or this can detect. This thing we put inside you can detect whether you have been in you've been infected or not. They're going to use it. We see it. We call it out before it even happens. The Bible says, then shall a prophet be known, a prophet
Then shall do know a prophet will have been among them.
It's coming. Okay, we got tonight.
And it reads.
See, all that right there is about to stop, bro. All that, all that thing right there, that's about to stop. You gonna have to get on something like this.
Hey, kinda.
Yeah,
If
it does happen, you're not gonna be able to do that transaction because they have to pay to get on there, right?
Yep.
You're not gonna be able to do it without having that new digital certificate.
Yep.
You know the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son? Huh?
No.
We gonna deal with that. We finna get ready to close out. We've been out here a little over time. The name of the Most High, the world calls God, Yahweh, which means He exists. Going to Exodus 3rd chapter, 15th verse. When it's spoken of in the Lasha video, it means Yahweh. It means He exists. He told Moses in 3rd verse, go and tell them. Go and tell them means what? We're speaking of someone in the 3rd person. It's Him. He. Yahweh. His son's name is Yahweh Shai, which means He is the deliverer. He is the savior. We can break that whole all that down. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai.
Hey, anybody got a card?
Yep.
Yeah,
He read.
right
Already
there.
had it.
Yahweh, Heavenly Father.
I had him.
Yahweh Shai is His son, who they call Jesus Christ.
Probably, I got
Give him the card, bro.
I got ID with twin brother too. Yeah. He worked at the casino over there.
How old are you?
What part of Baton Rouge you from? Park? Oh, does anything right just come out the park? That's crazy.
Yeah.
We from various parts of Glen. He's from New Orleans,
Nightwalk.
Shellwood, Glen Oak, Skyline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he from Flat Lake.
I
I don't know where he's from. Here, no. On Fridays,
no.
here, we're gonna be out here tomorrow. Well, we're not positive about tomorrow.
Right.
But normally we are on Saturday, we down there on the levee. When you go on the levee, where you got the little foyer, before you walk up the steps, we be right there where the grass behind. We be right there to you.
And when you go to the
Right across the street from the Central Place.
Yeah.
Central Place.
Cajun Dome.
River Center.
Raise the canes.
When you check us out on YouTube, you're gonna see the background. So you're gonna
Yeah, and if you want to communicate with us, we're gonna have to start using that email. Yeah, You know what he's on there? The email address on there?
Yes.
Yeah, if you got a question, just hit that email up and we'll respond to
Let me
you.
see that. Yeah, it's all on there. Those are our.
We're gonna have to get a new one because the apostle got a new page.
You're gonna type that in on YouTube. That's our pages. These are our elders' pages right here. Watch them first and foremost.
Let me see. Oh, all right, that's the Apostle Tehran. That's Elder Gabar. Oh, that's everybody. That's everybody.
On the Apostle Gabar.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap when the camera go off.
Okay, so with that, hope this highways and byways lesson was very edifying. We out here week in, week out, in season, out of season. Out here, we not hiding.
Outside.
Okay? Bible says, then thine eyes shall see thy teachers. We saw our elders in the Apostle Great Millstone via what? YouTube. They were out there on the highways and byways according to Isaiah 30 and 20.
And what Paul said, be ye followers of me, as he is of Yahweh Shah. So we follow our elder apostles. We do what we see them do.
Yeah.
You got it, brother.
We're preaching the downfall and destruction of America, known as in the scriptures as Babylon the Great, and the uprising and salvation of the Lord's remnant, which are the hopefully elect. Abaradazah, we're part of the Lord's remnant. Facing the east, according to Daniel 6:10 and Ezekiel 8:16, giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Habakkuk.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's hopefully elect who continue to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in these last days. A Bible ball,
a Bible ball,
a Bible ball,
a Bible ball. Kwam Yashala. Shabbat Shalom, my dear.
Shabbat Shalom. Shalom to you brothers on the coming board too.